Well, I think a good basis for understanding dignity is to look at our children, and in our support of our children, each child, understand the opportunity to notice their deep goodness, their deep intelligence, by allowing them to express their areas of interest, what I call in free, spontaneous play, where children really are learning every moment through that play, and with our attention on them in a way that recognizes their deep intelligence in their choices. There's a relationship there to the word dignity that they can carry into their teen years and young adult life, and we can continue to support their good ideas and dignify them with that kind of support. And they can carry themselves with an understanding of their deep goodness and intelligence. We often lose sight of that because of the conditions around us, and we will need to be reminded in the places where we lose sight of the places where our goodness and intelligence may feel occluded, and reminders by those around us to help us return to the sense of our goodness and intelligence that continues to inform us around the dignity we all carry. We live in a world where nations for thousands of years have worked out of a power and domination model and view.
Yeah.
The need really now is to move that in a way that's far more enduring for a good world and for good nation building, to a model that speaks to generosity, that treats our neighbor with generosity, that treats our neighboring nations with generosity. Also, be willing to fix the errors, the oppression, by moving to provide what I call a global Marshall Plan at nation-to-nation level. Those nations that have exploited other nations to provide at least 2% or more of their gross national product to nations they have exploited, with the wisest people of those nations determining where those funds would go, not the nation that has the funds.
Yeah.
And move away from this hegemonic, destructive tendency that we've seen among Western nations to build a sense of generosity, a world whose foreign policies between nations, and particularly those that have dominated, to move towards policies of generosity. So that's a great deal of our work now, including a global Marshall Plan, including an environmental and social responsibility, rights and freedoms, Charter of Rights and Freedoms for Canada, that would be deeply embedded, that couldn't be overturned by a conservative government or by the courts, that would help restore our planet's ecosystem. Deeply moved, I think that the Center for Response-Based Practice has probably eclipsed what it's done earlier in terms of bringing people together. Now, in a way where the voices of leaders from around the world are further contributing to this very important model, again, that emphasizes dignity and healing.